The little bells chimed in quest in a sunny village where flowers bloomed and children laughed. There lived a tiny bell named Ting. Ting was small, with a shiny silver body and a red ribbon that danced in the breeze, and she loved hanging on a garden gate, chiming softly when bees buzzed by or squirrels scampered past. But Ting had a big dream. She wanted to chime through the village to find new friends and share her happy sound. One bright morning, a playful wind named Breeze swished by and said, "Hello, Ting. Why do you jingle so happily today?" Ting twinkled and replied, "I want to chime across the village and make friends." Breeze puffed and said, "I'll carry you. Let's go." Ting's ribbon sparkled as Breeze lifted her off the gate and floated her to a shady path where a little mouse named Nibble nibbled a seed, and Nibble squeaked, "Hi, Belle. Why are you here?" Ting chimed, "I'm ringing to find friends. Want to come?" Nibble hid her whiskers, saying, "I'm shy and stay in my hole," but Ting smiled, "Scurry in my chime. You're safe," and Nibble scampered beside her. Breeze carried them to a sparkly stream where a tiny frog named Hoppy splashed on a rock, and Hoppy croaked, "Hello, Ting. What's that sound?" Ting rocked, "It's me. I'm finding friends. Join us." Hoppy blinked, saying, "I'm scared to hop far," but Ting twinkled, "Bounce in my jingle. I'll guide you," and Hoppy hopped along. Next, Breeze blew them to a sunny meadow where a small ladybug named Dot crawled on a daisy, and Dot buzzed, "Hi, Ting. Why are you chiming?" Ting spun, "I'm on a quest for friends. Come with us." Dot tilted her shell, saying, "I'm slow and small," but Ting nodded, "Ride on my ribbon. You're perfect," and Dot climbed aboard. Breeze whisked them to a grassy hill where a baby bunny named Fluffy nibbled clover, and Fluffy said, "Hello, Ting. What's that shiny bell?" Ting chimed, "It's me. I'm making friends. Want to hop?" Fluffy hid her ears, saying, "I'm nervous in new places," but Ting winked, "Hop in my song. We're a team," and Fluffy bounced beside Ting, Nibble, Hoppy, and Dot. Ting felt braver and said, "I want to ring for everyone." Breeze whispered, "Chime high and loud." Ting floated up, her silver chime ringing a merry tune across the village, and Nibble, Hoppy, Dot, and Fluffy clapped, cheering, "Your chime is beautiful." Children playing in the village heard Ting's jingle and gasped, and a girl named Lila pointed, shouting, "Look, a bell with friends." The children asked, "Who's ringing?" And Ting drifted down, saying, "I'm Ting. I'm chiming for friends. Want to hear?" The children nodded, asking, "Can we dance with you?" Ting twinkled, "Yes. Dance in my jingle." Lila and her friends danced, giggling as Nibble scurried, Hoppy hopped, Dot rode, and Fluffy bounced, and Lila said, "You're so brave, Ting." Ting's ribbon glowed as the sky turned pink with sunset, and Breeze said, "Ting, it's time to rest." Ting looked at the path, stream, meadow, hill, and village, saying, "I chimed so far and made so many friends." Breeze hugged her softly, saying, "You're a tiny star." Ting turned to her friends, asking, "Will you visit my chime?" And Nibble, Hoppy, Dot, and Fluffy nodded, cheering, "Yes." Lila waved, saying, "We'll find you, Ting." Breeze guided Ting back to her garden gate, and her friends followed to say goodbye. Ting hung gently, feeling proud, saying, "I ran through the village." Nibble squeaked, "You made us brave." Hoppy croaked, "And happy." Dot buzzed, "And fast." Fluffy hopped, "And safe." Ting's heart felt full as she said, "You're all my song." That night, Ting rested, her chime soft, dreaming of dances, and the next day, Nibble, Hoppy, Dot, Fluffy, and the children visited, dancing in her jingle. The village sparkled with laughter, and Ting's silver shine glowed, knowing her chiming quest had made everyone smile.